Black Cat. Korthia's world quests are for people who want FF14 content, but the people used to grinding WoW content don't like it. So we're probably not going to see it again. It seems a waste of time. That's interesting. Korthia's world quests are for people who want FF14 content. See, I guess I don't really understand FF14 content enough at this stage to be able to properly engage with that. Because I don't really know what FF14's like in terms of like secrets and...
I don't think Korthia's content is... Okay, Korthia's overall content isn't very much like that. Isn't very much like anything FF. But I can see a very something familiar about like how the rifts are designed in terms of like the treasure maps, which I still haven't done any, but I've seen them done.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of that, like a little bit of that with like using the rift stone to get through, and then you've got a limited time to do stuff in there, or like a limited chance. So I think there's a little bit of that chance time.
I guess a bunch of that is sort of speaking to like, you know, maybe not necessarily FF14 content, but perhaps significantly more. It is a case of like narrative and experience-driven content that you just kind of do because you're running around the world and it's neat, versus, oh shit, there's player power attached to this. I now have to get as much catalog research as humanly possible, but wait! The stuff is random in its quantities that come from the chest, so I'm angry because of how it's designed. And maybe that's the clash.
Yep.
Oh wow, that is a beautiful shot.
Yeah, so that camera's still scuffed. Let me, I'll be...
Epic.
Yep. Oh, hang on.
We could try turning it on and off again.
No, it's fine. I'll sort it. Just keep it.
So,
keep her lit, big man.
Yeah, you know, I think that Black Cat, and the thing there is that it's like the cool, fantastical stuff that I think in this stream we all love is seen as a waste of time by some of the WoW players who like, you know, are just like, oh well, you know, that stuff's all fine, but it's superfluous because they put player power onto this, and that's fundamentally changed how I've had to engage with that content. And I think that is how a bunch of those people think. Now, I don't know if this is an issue in FF. I've not got to that stage in FF, but I think overall what it would mean for WoW is keep player power to the content where it should come from. Have the world content, just have some nice sort of catch-up gearing systems for, you know, your average Joe, such that a raider's never going to feel like they need to do that, and then just really, really, really try to nail the experience, the secrets, the vibe, the atmosphere, and then slow down the pacing so that it's a more RPG-like thing for, you know, for those players.
That camera's really not doing very well. Sorry about that.
Is my camera still on?
It's on you. It's on you now. I will continue my endeavors because that's what I do. But stop tying things to player power, please. Thank you very much. Let us do world content for the sake of world content.
Everyone's saying
thank you.
Camera's frozen.
Yeah, that's in reference to that one. Behind the curtain, it's a big mess. So yeah, that's out of the content. Black Cat also said, Illidan, I've dedicated my entire life to capturing you, Sargeras, and imprisoning me, you finally set me free, followed by a 15-minute makeout session cinematic. So I don't think that will happen. But don't worry, you still will get your makeout cinematic, you just have to find the right part of the internet, because they will make it. But, I think something will go on between those two characters. I mean, they have to have a big conversation. And you know, whenever you're doing that, you're having a big conversation, like, what is the point of the story? It's so your characters change and, you know, learn, change, grow. And someone there is going to change and learn and grow. Will it be Illidan? Will it be Sargeras? Will it be both? Probably both. I mean, in a way, Illidan or Sargeras made Illidan who he is, right? With the whole bargain and the War of the Ancients. So, yeah. I wonder how... I wonder how it's going to go. But I'll tell you what. They're going to be able to get a second instance of in case of emergency break glass with Illidan. They totally will get a second usage of that. I feel like if they do that, that will be really... I feel people will feel it's break glass in case of emergency unless it's done really smooth. Like, he can't be the box character again. No. It'll have to be, you know, the Burning Return or something. And then, you know, you just see Illidan, like, on a Fellhound and Sargeras behind him going, right, let's bring the Fell armies to stuff.
It has to be a Sargeras expansion where Sargeras is the box character.
Yeah.
Because if they do that, I mean, that's rooted in the original ultimate villain of the setting, and bam, you will have a lot of success if you do that, Liz.
Turns out the Burning Legion were our friends all along.
Yeah.
We just didn't know it yet.
You know, as much as the Cosmos stuff, I want to say Cosmos, as in if we're going to planets and, you know, cool fantastical settings in the Great Dark Beyond, that is good for me. If it is, you know, super technical nerdy stuff, like too much of the Alpha Ream stuff, then that, or too much of the fractal stuff and the 6th and the 7th and the cosmic forces, then I am not really super in for that. I think that's like fun sprinkling.
Yeah.
But there's totally a way they could like recapture that Outland feel via a big, you know, a big Sarg thing. I think that'd be cool. We've got Timothy Peter, who's supered saying, unsub from WoW. Put FF14 as the reason. There you go. Timothy has let Blizzard know what he thinks.
Take that, Blizzard.
That's important. That's helpful.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to subscribe, at least let them know why, because then they can try to address your concerns and try to get you back in the future. Because a Blizzard that's trying to get you back is one that is trying. So definitely, a good man for taking the time to actually put a reason in there, and I hope you're enjoying FF. And also, I hope the WoW ends up in a stage where you can enjoy it, because that's what we all want.
Yeah.
So, I keep on having to remind people of that, because sometimes people... it's very easy to be prone to conspiracy theories on the internet, I guess, and sometimes people need to be reminded that actually we're all here to, you know, have a good WoW time.